Virgo, welcome to your monthly chakra healing video. This is for the month of January, and we have a lot of stuff to talk about, so I'm going to get right into it. These are your bottom of the decks for the oracle cards, which are actually really significant, to be honest. And the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Sun and the Tower. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards first for each chakra, and then we're going to talk about it. So for the root chakra, you have the Two of Swords in reverse. Sacral chakra, you have the King of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. Solar plexus, you got the Empress. The heart chakra, you have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Third chakra, you have the Five of Cups. Third eye chakra is actually these two cards right here. You have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Moon. And then crown chakra, you have the Two of Cups. For your oracle cards, you have past life and you have fire. And I channeled some oracle cards from Osset, who is Isis for those who don't know her name in Kemetic. And you have Miracle of Isis, Miraculous Healing of the Goddess, and Temple of Black Obsidian, the Dark Healing Chamber. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on, but one of the biggest messages that I got for you guys while doing this reading was that I feel like some of you are going to want to have kids, or are setting the intention for kids, or are trying to call in the partner to have that family and kids with. There is definitely that of almost a connection and a building of a family. And a part of me wanted to say that this would be a divine partnership, but there's an element of it where that doesn't necessarily apply to everybody who is Virgo in this. However, some of you guys are calling in your mates, and your mates that you're actually going to build with. And before, it might have not been an option, and you may have been like avoiding the topic or avoiding the situation at hand, but now you're in a place where you're like, okay, I might want to plant these seeds. I might want to look into it. I might want to read a book on it. I might want to call in and ask Spirit to assist me to creating this. There's a lot of activity happening in your sacral space where you're using that element where you have been through your journey, where you feel like you're in the space where you want this, where you can bring this into fruition. There is it's like putting your sacral chakra to work, really. Like, you guys are just like, okay, I've done a lot of things in my life, but you know what, I haven't done this, and I've been feeling it for a minute, I've been thinking about it for a minute, I really want to have a family, or I really want to build that company, or I really, for whatever reason it is that you're calling in the soulmate situation, there is something that has to do with your purpose, with your soul contract in many ways. This is something that it's very triggering. That's why the Tower is underneath the Sun. It's an expulsion of your ego. It is a expansion, and it is meant to, it's something that will grow ultimately and expand. That's what you need to take from it. But you guys are really at a point where you could expand this, you can grow from this, you can, take it to the next level. And I feel like you guys are a little bit more open right now, and I'm really not surprised, because that you guys are really pretty good for January 2020. And I'm not surprised, because the earth signs do benefit when the sun is in their element, and because it's in Capricorn, you guys are feeling that like almost cardinal fire, that push that we have, and just kind of making making moves, making decisions. and seeing where you want to take life. What is the next thing? Why do you want to take it there? Who are you calling? Why are you calling them? In there is just, it's definitely a lot of healing in many ways that you've had to do to get to this point, but you're definitely here. There's something that's being built here, okay? And I like that you guys are really taking control and are in a place where you know what you want. This is why this is in the heart chakra. In your hearts of hearts, you know what you want. You know why you want it. You know, you get the gist of the whole thing, okay? And I feel like you want more for yourself. That's ultimately why this looks like this, because you feel like this is something more that's going to elevate you, that's going to take you to the next level, that you feel like it's what you need to do. And I'm not really surprised. Virgos tend to have the next, like, that mother energy that Cancer has. Virgo is, to me, the next, like, mother sign, because you guys are naturally nourishing as well. So I'm not surprised that this pretty much looks like this for you guys. Now, with your throat chakra, y'all need to get it together with your throat chakra, because that's another pretty much area that you and Gemini rule over. And this really comes to accepting and realizing and looking at the situation with your relationships and the baggage that you've had from them, and what you are actually giving birth to, and how you're connecting with people moving forward, because there is a higher connecting energy with you and this person that's coming in. If they're not already there, there is this connection there. It is for you to be aware of. However, while you can have very happy moments with this person, the universe has been almost conspiring to putting you in the right place to be able to even experience this person, which is why things have not necessarily, you know, worked out for some of you guys the way that you would have wanted to work out originally. But regardless of the fact, the situation that's happening is healing, and it is something that is healing not only in this lifetime for you, but it's from a past life, and it's coming back because you need to address it, you need to work on it, you need to get rid of the baggage that you have with this past life, so you can progress and move forward in a positive way, because there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of, it's almost like this baggage that you're healing is overwhelming. This is why this is coming up this way. It's overwhelming. It's going to take you to some parts of your psyche and your subconscious that have been with you your whole life, and you're going to be able to move from that this month if you actually do the work properly. So for my Virgos out there, y'all need a past life reading. You guys need to do heavier work. There's a lot of stuff that's going on with you guys, but ultimately it depends on where you're at on the scale. For some of you guys are looking to create a family. For others of you guys are calling in a soulmate situation. For some of you guys, it's both, okay? And for others, this soulmate situation has a more important impact on your life than you actually know right now. It is not fully revealed, but it's part of your purpose, and you need to address it and kind of take it upon yourself to make sure you're healing. Okay, I mean, you do rule healing anyway, so you do have to kind of do it all the time. That's why you have miraculous healing of the goddess and the dark healing chamber, because this is not, for some of y'all, this is not necessarily the easiest healing that you're going to do. Soulmates do bring, they have a complexity when they come into our lives. It's not always sunshines and rainbows, and they expose and hold a mirror to you. Okay, they expose and hold a mirror to you. So with you guys, you're gonna have to address all of these energies that you're having, and align yourself with what it is that you want, and you're gonna be able to do that through your sacral space. Okay, use your sacral space as a conductor. For those who are not trying to have kids right now, you can still use this energy and work with the energy that's coming in by using your sacral space as a conductor and actually drawing in the energy that you want in, versus kind of working against the tide here, okay? Because regardless, you're going to need healing. So address your healing, okay? There's a lot of mother energy and nourishment for you guys. I feel like you guys need to do some work with your Maya. Offset herself if you work with her. But you guys really need a little bit more healing this month. I would say do a spiritual bath. Get some Reiki done. Definitely get some Reiki done, because you need to kind of be flexible to this right now. And I don't know if that's entirely the case. Like, your voice is saying something else, even though some of your other chakras are in other places. So it's kind of like you need to be in alignment with yourself and with your healing, and right now you're not. So take it upon yourself to get the guidance that you need. Connect with your ancestors. What is your intuition telling you? Make sure those who you are meeting or you have in your life that have this energy are like, what is your alignment with them? Question their purpose. That is the most important thing you can do with soulmate energy and soulmate work, is questioning their purpose in your life, looking for the lesson that they're supposed to teach you, because that helps process and continue on to kind of move things along, versus, oh no, I'm in love with them, that's it, and that's it, and that's it, and that's it, and that's it. Right, but what else are they here for? Okay. For some of y'all, when y'all do get that person, y'all need to do a synastry reading. That way you can also get the message of understanding their purpose in your life that way. So put yourself to work, do the due diligence, do the work, really take it up a notch when it comes to your spiritual healing. And don't sleep on the things that you need to do to get where you want to go. Because you guys want a lot of things, but at the same time, there's like things in front of you that are saying, hey, you need to do this before you get to that. And right now, you guys need to focus on your healing, okay? So I will see you guys next month. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon as well. And yes, have a good night. I will see you in the next video. Bye.